Well, alright. I had to adjust my mic. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks console replays. Cold War. Subscriber highlights. We're adding all kinds of stuff to this video, aren't we? We're, in the M48 PI, M48A5 PI on Prokhorovka. And this is 𝐈𝐈𝐯𝐓𝐯𝐈𝐈. Playing a little bit of Cold War for y'all. We're probably playing for him, but, you know, I'm putting it online for y'all. Not going to do a... this is just a background video. I'm ranting is what I'm going to be doing. I might catch a little bit of the game here or there, but I dropped a couple videos over Father's Day weekend talking about them adding missiles to the game, and I want to re-emphasize my point. Right now, the strongest tank in the game is the Russian heavies in Cold War. Their only downfall is no gun depression. You can argue that they don't have the accuracy of the Americans, which is somewhat true, but we know how this game works. You can have a perfectly aimed shot and it doesn't go. It bounces, whatever, because of RNG. So, on the flip side of that, the T-72AV or the T-72A or T-72V or whatever they are can be halfway across the map, auto-lock on you, fire, and RNG says, hey, yep, penetration. You could be hull down, it hits your gun mantlet or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a penetration. So, beyond that, they have the best armor, which you can shoot them, but again, RNG. I can shoot a T-72 in the same spot 10 times. 6 times it'll penetrate, 4 times it'll bounce in the exact same spot. If I put two tanks half 200 meters apart and shoot in that exact same spot with one of these guns, which is supposed to be accurate, it only penetrates 60% of the time. I've tested it. Same exact spot. The driver, the right-hand side, sitting in the if you're looking at it, it's the left-hand side front corner. It's where the fuel tank is on that tank and everything else. And sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. It's all based on RNG. So what is the best way to run a T-72? Is you just gang rape. You come up over a hill and just face hug everything. Your reload's, 2 seconds slower, but you do 80 to 100 more damage per shot. So if you have a single American tank out there, you just gotta crest the hill and rape him. Now, I'll get shots in. No doubt about it. I'll get some shots in. But more often than not, the T-72 will bounce 1 or 2 where I will not bounce any. And that's all it takes. So, the bonus, the American is sitting here like this, like 𝐈𝐈𝐯𝐓𝐈𝐈 is, and playing the ridge game. Coming over the top of the hill, putting a shot in, backing up, use your turret armor as much as you can, use the gun depression. Well, now that they're adding guided missiles to the game, that's not going to matter, because the T-72 will be able to sit over that hill on the left over there they'll be able to sit at J, where they're setting it, J0, HJ0 area, and they'll be able to just launch missiles at you, and they'll be able to go over the hill. You control where it goes. I'm assuming it's sort of like the Call of Duty ones where you follow the missile and you bring it into where it needs. That's what I'm assuming it's going to be like. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. But as long as they can see you, they can guide that missile to you. Or if they think they can see where you are, it can go there. On this map right here, the T-72s just need to set at J0 up there and just snipe. They shouldn't be able to. There should be less accurate gun. And maybe that shouldn't be in real life. Maybe in real life, the gun wouldn't be less accurate. If that's the case, those tanks should not be up against, with the amount of armor they have on the front of them, should not be up against M48s. because you got no armor. And the only advantage to the M48 is sniping. Sniping and ridgelining it. So, if you nullify that by adding guided missiles to the, sorry about my phone. If you add guided missiles to the arsenal of Russians, you just completely taken the whole American line up until the Abrams out of the game, out of the Cold War game. You can't play it anymore. So if you're coming into the game and you're grinding up the American line, it's going to be pointless. You're going to get raped every game. Every game, because people are going to realize that all they have to do is put in a whole boatload of them frickin' T-72s and they get to rape you. Now, what they'll say on the flip side is that, we'll look at his score right here. We did come to the end of the thing here. His score, he ended up top of the list. 3 kills, 6,500 damage. That's a pretty good game. He made 219,000, 6,500 damage, 20 hits, 3 kills, 1,400 assists, 1,100 blocks. So he did use his turret armor and did block quite a few shots there. But you look at the game right there, he definitely rocked his team. He definitely carried his team that game. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a full send, but he did a good job. But back to what I was saying. So they announce, yeah, but don't worry about it, because we're going to put similar rocket launchers on American tanks. But from what I'm understanding, it's going to be light tanks. A whole new line of light tanks. So, let's get this straight. You're entering Cold War. The Russians have 3 or 4 tanks with fucking missile launchers, guided missile launchers, and you have to now grind up an American light line against those to get to missile launchers? Are you fucking baked? I swear to God, the people that make this game, they're sitting there laughing, going, let's see if we can pull this one over on them. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Wait, we want to do rocket launchers? What's the most heavily armored, hardest tank to kill in the game? Let's put the fucking missile launchers on that one. Those fucking peasants. And that's the state of the game right now. They're fucking idiots.